you? My name is Andrea. I'm a health coach. I am going to be reviewing the Optavia cinnamon cream cheese swirl cake with Indonesian cinnamon. All of their boxes are very velvety, soft, and smooth. They're all made from sustainable resources. They're all recyclable, obviously. They have different little messages on them. This one in particular says, find your inspiration, savor the day. This particular variety of Optavia food, fueling, comes with little paper trays that are specially formulated that you can either put them in the microwave or in the oven. I am going to be making this in the microwave today. I've heard that it's better in the oven. In another video, I'll make it in the oven. I want people to see it done both ways, but I'm just going to do it this way today. According to the directions, it says empty 1 sachet into provided tray, add 3 tablespoons of cold water, and stir well. Microwave on high for 1 minute, or bake at 350 for 18 to 20 minutes. Now it's August and it's New York City and I ain't turning on my oven if I don't have to. I'll bake when the temperature goes like below 80. Using either method, let stand for 3 to 5 minutes to cool and set. Everybody's microwave is different. Even when the wattages say the same thing, it really is different from one microwave to the next. It's kind of like a fingerprint. So I'm opening this. I'm doing this for the first time, by the way. I have not tasted this yet. Oh, it smells fabulous. It smells very similar to the MetaFast brand meal replacement bar, the cinnamon crunch bar, cinnamon roll crunch bar, which is one of my favorites, by the way, because it doesn't really melt. I keep in the car crunchers, like the puffs and the pretzels and stuff like that, but the cinnamon roll crunch bar I will totally have in my purse pretty much at all times. This smells fabulous. It smells so good. So that's emptied out. Okay, so it has little chunks of what I assume are like stevia and cinnamon. This does not have any artificial sweeteners in it. So this is sugar, some sort of natural form of sugar. Okay, you can feel that that's going to be where the cinnamon swirl comes into play. That kind of works. I'm also going to try this as a shake at some point. So I now have 3 ways that I'm going to try it. Today I'm just going to microwave it. Okay, so it goes into the microwave after I put 3 tablespoons of cold water. Another Pampered Chef thing. Love it. Love it. It is a measuring spoon that you can change the size this way. Love it. Works awesome. Okay, I'm going to stir with this little spatula. The great thing about using these little bowls is that rarely does the product stick to them. If you use a glass ramekin, like these reusable ones, which I love, sometimes you gotta grease them up and that adds fat to your meal. With these little paper bowls, you don't have to do that. But sometimes, I have to admit, I use these little paper bowls to feed my cats. Because then I don't have to wash cat food out of bowls. And I don't really like to buy paper plates. By the way, I've said this before, could you guys stop using paper plates to eat your food? Could you stop? If I had my way, I would not have these. Because we do not use paper plates, paper cups, disposable knives, forks, spoons, whatever in my house. If it comes with takeout, then I use them, and I usually actually save them for like picnics and stuff like that. Doesn't that look nice? All right, now that I've tasted it with water, I'm not sure it's going to work in a shake. There isn't the aftertaste of this is the fakest thing in the world. It's a little bit of an aftertaste like this is natural. You can taste that there's plant-based products in here. If you've had like hemp powder or like ground chia seeds, it's kind of like that. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the microwave for 30 seconds, let it rest for about a minute, and then another 30 seconds. Okay. So this was 30 seconds, I let it rest for a minute, and then I put it in for another 30 seconds. Now I have to let it sit for 3 to 5 minutes. Chances are, and I can see that it's happening already, what's going to happen is something very similar to what used to happen with those chicken cheese biscuits that I used to make with the MetaFast eggs. It retracts. And I can see that it's happening already. It's pulling away from the wall, and it's becoming a little bit more bun biscuit-like. I'm going to set the timer, and I'll take a look at it at 3 minutes. Okay, here we go. I'm excited. Can't you tell? Can you smell it? This has been resting for about 3.5 minutes. I'm going to turn it out onto a real plate because I like to eat out of a real plate. And all I did was just give it a little squeeze and it came right out. Can you see the steam coming off of there? Doesn't that look pretty? Now, what you see on the website is probably gonna be that, all right? Does it really matter? It matters if it tastes good and if it makes you not hungry for a couple hours, right? That's what really matters here. I was reading the ingredients, and definitely what I was tasting when it was just dry, you know, when I licked my finger and put it in there and I licked my finger again, it was the pea protein. I don't mind it. I'm comfortable with that flavor. I have a feeling I'm not gonna taste it now that it's cooked, because what's in here, it's towards the bottom, which means that it's not like the first ingredient, it's not the most thing, is butter. I love butter. Butter is a weakness for me. I can't wait to taste this. I've seen 5,000 health coaches on Facebook tasting this, and now it's my turn. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, this is so good. Huh. This is fabulous. Now, you haven't heard that tone in my voice in the past 3 videos, right? This is fabulous. 4 videos, I've done 4. Anyway, I want to curse, but I'm not gonna. This is my professional channel now. It doesn't quite remind me of like Cinnabon, all right? There's like nothing that really will replace Cinnabon. You don't want to be the kind of person that eats anything at Cinnabon anyway. You can taste the butter, you can taste sweetness, but it's not overly sweet. It's not dripping with sweetness. You can taste the cinnamon really strong. I don't really taste cream cheese. I gotta be honest, I don't taste cream cheese, but that's okay. You could put a teaspoon of low-fat cream cheese right on the top while it's hot and it would melt right in. That is part of the allowed extras that you can have. It's part of 1 serving of extras. Keep track of it, write it down. Keep white dry erase boards on your fridge and write it down every time you use it. Get this. Get this. I'm so glad the kit that I bought has 2 boxes of these. I'm probably gonna be eating this every day for a long time. At least 14 days. I could see this being a wonderful breakfast with coffee, obviously, with my big ass cup of coffee. Oh, I just cursed, sorry. What's also nice about this is that it's not wet. You can make these in advance. I can't wait to try this in the oven. I'm sure it's gonna be fabulous in the oven. Oh my God. If you mix this with the MetaFast brand spiced pancake and then made it into 2 meals, that would be awesome. This is not a soy-based product, but if you needed less soy, if you don't have a soy aversion, but you just needed less soy, mix this with the spiced pancakes and then split it in 2. Can I get an amen? Oh, I'm gonna eat this. I gotta end this video now. I gotta eat it right now. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.